snacks.
What's going on, everyone? Coop here with Coop's Concessions. Yeah! And I'm here to give you guys the top 7 worst movies of 2017.
The worst!
The worst!
The worst. The worst.
I'm happy to do this again. I look forward to doing this every year. I have one more movie to see this year, and I doubt that it's going to be on this list, so it's not on there. Star Wars. If you all saw our last video, me and Jokes already saw it. Ha ha ha. So, anyway, let's get to it. Number 7, Underworld, Blood Wars. Oh man, here we go. Look at Kate's face. I say that because it just felt like it didn't feel special, you know? It was just like another Underworld movie. Like, I guess it was just slightly better than the last one, but like, it's 2017. Underworld movies should have better graphics than they do. The lichens look exactly the same from the first movie. I mean, come on, can we up it just a little bit? Like, I don't know if the franchise is gonna keep going. If it does, I really don't care, to be honest. I mean, they're good movies, but like, I was done like after like, what, 3, maybe 4. I'm sorry, Kay. He looks disappointed. Number 6 is Kong. Yeah, this movie felt like the Godzilla movie, and I didn't like the last Godzilla movie. It took like an hour for you to actually see, I'm about to say, before you see the monkey, before you see Kong. It took a while for that to happen, and then it just seems like the most stupidest decisions you could possibly make to I understand it's like a disaster movie, you know, people get into stuff, but it just seems like so many people were making the stupidest decisions, and Tom Hiddleston, just for some reason, he knew everything. He knew how to do everything in the movie. He was, I don't know, he was Loki. He could do anything. It was a horrible movie. I wouldn't recommend seeing it. Number 5 is Dark Tower. Dark Tower did not deliver what it, you know, showed you in the trailers. It was, the only action scenes you actually saw were in the trailers. That was it. And the movie was dull. It tried to have like some, I guess, that, you know, dry, dark humor. It didn't really work. I just expected more from someone called a gunslinger who can like shoot people from yards away and like reload super fast and stuff like it. It seemed like it had so much potential, and it just didn't give it to you. And I mean, I never read the book either. Has anybody read the book, The Dark Tower?
Read?
No? Well, there you go. Number 4, Assassin's Creed. This hurts. I love Assassin's Creed. I really do. I love the entire franchise, but I had a feeling that, you know, we get another video game movie and it wasn't gonna do so well. It just didn't feel like the game at all. Like, there was like, I guess you're trying to do it with a new person, and then there's a backstory, and it's like, it just didn't feel like the Assassin's Creed that I know and love. You know, they got a lot of jumping and a lot of parkour going on. Did you guys see it? No, that's how bad it was. The crew didn't even see the movie. Like,
I actually have it too.
I'm sorry to hear that. Do you pay for that?
It was like $4.
You need to assassinate, you know, whoever sold it to you. That's what I gotta say about that. I'm sorry. Next up, we have Transformers: The Last Night.
Yeah.
Hey, so many quick shots and zoom-ins, you don't even know what's going on. Anytime there's an action scene, there's like, whoosh, Optimus, quick shot, you know, someone exploding. It's the Michael Bay thing, you know, and it's terrible that this is the 5th Transformers, right? Yeah, it was the 5th Transformers, and it's like, you think
the movie, man, but now you're supposed to know. That's for Beast Wars.
Yeah, it's the 5th installment, and it just didn't do well. If I were to go back in time and tell my younger self that there's going to be 5 Transformers movies and they're all going to be terrible, I would believe myself. But that's where we are.
Yeah, because you'd have been lying. And you know what? Wrap this up, dog. We done listening to you.
Actually, the first 3 were not that bad.
See? And now we have a reprieve. See what I'm talking about?
Sorry. The first 3 Transformers were not bad at all. But the other ones are terrible. Next up, we have the Emoji Movie.
Why?
I saw this with my son, and he didn't even laugh about the movie, to be honest. Like, it's like the humor that they were trying to put in the movie was just like not hidden for anybody. Even especially my son, he's 4 years old, and everything is supposed to be funny to him. But this movie did not even do it by making faces. It's terrible. It was a lot of like sponsors in this movie. Like everybody had their phone, and you saw everyone's app. So I guess like every one of these apps put their money into this movie, and I think it did good. As far as money wise, but like critics was just like, you know, just stay away from it. And I agree. It's a movie. It's an emoji movie. I mean, this is where we are right now. Seriously. I'm sorry to hear that. All right, before I get to number one, I got 3 honorable mentions. Let's get into it. All Eyes on Me, that Tupac movie. I'm not gonna say what's right or what's wrong. If it was right, if it was wrong, no matter what it was a bad movie. We're just gonna leave it at that. Chips. I'm a little too young for Chips. I guess the what was it, a show?
What?
I don't know. I know nothing about Chips.
You're older than me and I actually know about Chips.
I don't know. I really don't care, to be honest. I saw the new movie. It was very random humor, and it wasn't even all that funny, to be honest. I just didn't enjoy it. It was dull for the promotions that kept going around, so whatever. Next one is Ghost in the Shell. Now, I know what you're thinking. Some people really did like this movie. Other people didn't like this movie. The people who know the anime did not like this movie. The people that don't know the anime did like this movie. I think that the Ghost in the Shell story should have been a Netflix like series, like a show, like have that keep on going, whether it would have been anime or live action, no matter what. But the movie just seemed so, I don't know, just so condensed, and it didn't really do it for me. I think like a lot of other things could have happened, and you know, you could have brought different villains in, which is why I think it should have been a TV show. It would have been great. So better luck next time. So number one, the worst movie of 2017.
The worst. The worst. The worst
is Resident Evil: The Last Chapter. This movie was absolutely horrible. It didn't even like go off if it was like the last movie. Like it just, I guess it kind of had an ending, but like I didn't feel it. I didn't feel like, oh man, after 7 movies, this is it. I really didn't care, to be honest. It seemed like every other Resident Evil movie. I mean, I think the second one is the only one I actually enjoyed. Yeah, and other ones were just like so random. None of them really even followed the video game. They gave you like certain zombies that were in the game. They gave you Nemesis and the dogs and stuff like that. But other than that, video game movies, what can I say? They never ever disappoint us in disappointment. It's a disappointing movie. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned next year while I give you, well, hopefully I don't have to give you any terrible movies. That'll be awesome if I was just like, you know what? Every movie was good, so I only got 3 for you. I doubt that'll happen. They always make bad movies. New Joker tends to like them too. I don't know what to say. I say leave a comment below. Let me know exactly how you feel. I'm Coop. You're watching Loading Snacks, and I'm out.
Loading Snacks.